Women of Substance Music Podcast, show number 898.
Get ready to discover new quality music by female artists in genres from pop to Americana, rock to R&B, and everything in between. Women of Substance Radio has been breaking down the barriers for indie female artists since 2007, and we're just getting started. The online music landscape can be overwhelming, which is why we handpick the very best music just for our listeners. So be prepared to discover your next new favorite artist on today's Women of Substance Radio podcast.
Hey, what's going on? This is Bree Noble, and you're listening to the Women of Substance Music Podcast, where I'm playing the best music by female artists in all genres for the holidays. And we're starting out with a song that I can unfortunately identify with, and I'm sure many of you guys can, during this holiday season. This is Sugarcane Firewater with Eat It All Up.
Oh, dear Santa, don't be mad. For this season I've really been bad. Dear Kris Kringle, I must confess, my whole dang diet is quite a mess. So eat it all up. It's Christmas time, and for my fat pants get too tight. Eat it all up to my heart's delight. It's Christmas time. It's goodies galore, I want some more. The eggnog's calling, I can't ignore. Just ask Santa what those yummies will do. A big round belly, hey, I've gained a few, yeah. Eat it all up, it's Christmas time. Before my fat pants get too tight. Eat it all up to my heart's delight. It's Christmas time. Treats, oh Santa dear, I made for you with holiday cheer. Snowball cookies and candy canes, they're already gone, oh I can't explain. Oh, eat it all up, it's Christmas time. Before my fat pants get too tight. Eat it all up to my heart's delight. It's Christmas time. Woo! A new year is looming, resolutions dooming, my waistline is blooming. Who am I fooling? Eat it all up, it's Christmas time. Before my fat pants get too tight. Eat it all up to my heart's delight. It's Christmas time. Yeah, eat it all up. Eat it all up. Eat it all up. Eat it all up.
Drove down to the mall to sit on Santa's lap. He asked me what I wanted, just tell him what to wrap. I said, here's my list for next year. This year I don't need one. He scratched his beard and raised his brow and really looked quite stunned. Don't bring presents in your sleigh for me, I've got everything I want right here. But see that cutie standing by the tree, make sure that he's still around next year. I've never asked for skirts, just always ask for sweats. 'Cause when your stocking hangs alone, no need to look your best. Cupid beat you to it, he got the gift for me. So here's my list for next year, please don't leave it incomplete. Don't bring presents in your sleigh for me, I've got everything I want right here. But see that cutie standing by the tree, make sure that he's still around next year. last year you forgot, or maybe I was bad, but now I've got my man, so Santa, please keep it like that. Don't bring presents in your sleigh for me, I've got everything I want right here. I see that cutie standing by the tree, make sure that he's still around. Don't bring presents in your sleigh for me, I've got everything I want right here. I see that cutie standing by the tree, make sure that he's still around next year.
That was a clever song by Jenny Nicole called Next Year. Up next, we've got a song written by Katie Hardyman featuring Laura Zarb. It's called Snowflake.
When a snowflake falls to the frozen ground, spellbound magic without a sound. Snowflake dance, my angel in the wind. Listen, you'll hear her delicate wings. When a snowflake falls from the blanketing cloud, land in the trees, a glistening crown. Snowflake, my fairy, dance just a while. In her white crystal garden, you'll see her smile. Snowflake dance at Christmas time, to children singing in Christmas rhyme. Snowflake dance, my angel in the wind. Snowflake dancing when Christmas begins. When a snowflake falls from the clouds of love, snowflake twirling from high above. Snowflake dance, my miracle of light. Diamond lady, dance in the night. Snowflake dance at Christmas time, to children singing in Christmas rhyme. Snowflake dance, my angel in the wind. Snowflake dancing when Christmas begins. Tumbling and twirling, floating so high, the world's still and peaceful as reindeers fly by. Christmas is calling and magic is nigh. Snowflake dance at Christmas time, to children singing in Christmas rhyme. Snowflake dance, my angel in the wind. Snowflake dancing when Christmas begins. Snowflake dance, my angel in the wind. Snowflake dancing when Christmas begins.
Bandzoogle is websites for musicians built by musicians. You can build a stunning band website and store in just minutes. This is Bree Noble, founder of Women of Substance Radio and podcast, and I am a huge supporter of Bandzoogle. I only personally promote tools and services that I believe are the absolute best things for musicians. In fact, Bandzoogle is the only website platform I recommend to my Female Musician Academy students. It's a one-stop shop for musicians, including a way to stream your music, sell your music, do blogs, newsletters, and more. You can build it all yourself. You don't need a web developer, and it's not complicated like platforms like WordPress. The amazing people at Bandzoogle have offered a free 30-day trial plus 15% off if you decide to go with them as your website provider. Just go to bandzoogle.com and use promo code WOS15 when you sign up to get the free trial and 15% off. That's promo code WOS15.
This time of year brings good cheer and homemade gingerbread, eggnog with cinnamon sprinkled on top, and then maybe a ride on a sled. A chill in the air becomes magic out there when sleigh bells start to ring. The carolers warming up, twinkle the stars, and then we hear them sing. Christmas time is near, the snow's already here. Mistletoe and bright red bows adorn, 'tis the season. All the world is bright, candles glowing each and every night. Such a glorious sight. The toys are packed away, Santa's warming up the sleigh. The night is clear and all we hear are bells. 'Tis the season. Popcorn trims the tree, singing all our favorite Yuletide melodies, sipping cider, you with me. We send the kids to sleep, we don't even hear a peep. 'Tis the season on this Christmas Eve. The family gathers round the crackling fire's old familiar sound, sharing all their glee. 'Tis the season. Santa's job is done, the kids are up before the sun, still in PJs, playing with their toys. 'Tis the season. Blessed is his birth, we celebrate his word in all its worth, with the hope of peace on earth.
that was Jogo with "'Tis the Season." Up next, we've got Elise Bellew with her version of the classic Winter Wonderland.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking hand in hand. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. It sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking hand in hand. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. To face unafraid the plans that we made. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking hand in hand. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking hand in hand. We're walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland. To face unafraid the plans that we made.
Santa Claus is coming to town, and Ed and Carol Nicodemi are ready. Primarily a New York City folk jazz duo, they enjoy sharing their music by traveling to music festivals to perform and network. In fact, this past fall, they did exactly that, from Nashville to Ohio, then to LA. Now back once again in New York, just in time for the holiday season. They are preparing their music program for festive concerts and parties. No strangers to Women of Substance Radio, Ed and Carol are excited to have their songs featured once again for the Holiday Music Podcast series. They regularly perform for both children and adults at public libraries, house concerts, women's garden clubs, schools, and senior centers. Under their eclectic umbrella, you will also find Ed's instrumental piano film score music and their widely acclaimed children's CD. Their latest videos are popping up on their new YouTube Nicodemi soundtrack channel, and plans to record brand new song material are imminent for early 2019. If you're curious to hear more about their story, go to their website edandcarolnicodemi.com. Their music, photos, and videos are also available on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Facebook, and YouTube, including their Songs for a Christmas Night CD. Buy the music of Ed and Carol Nicodemi and give it to someone you love. That's what the holidays are all about. That's Ed and Carol, NICODEMI.com. Merry Christmas. Here are Ed and Carol Nicodemi with Missing You at Christmas.
The tall pine tree is cut down, the lights are on display, greens and tinsel shining, but all I see is gray. Missing you at Christmas, now you're so lonely on this Christmas day. Will I get a phone call? Did you get my card? This missing you at Christmas makes the wait so hard. I hope you see a snowfall or a cozy light. Here's hoping that your Christmas will be a peaceful night. I will wait for you, love, till that day you're here. No missing you at Christmas, Christmas time next year. I hope you see a snowfall or a cozy light. Here's hoping that your Christmas will be a peaceful night. I will wait for you, love, till that day you're here, safe and warm at Christmas, Christmas time next year, next year. Missing you at Christmas, missing you at Christmas, missing you at Christmas this year.
Excuse me, old man, there in the red coat. Can I talk to you for a while? Daddy told me, little girl, you must believe Santa's coming tonight. Can you tell me, is it true? Do Christmas wishes come true? I got a list of things I want. It's not for me. Can I give it to you? Can you bless the soldiers on foreign soil or bring them home? Can you feed the hungry or help the homeless find a home of their own? I don't need my presents. Can you give them to children who have none of their own? Daddy's really missing Mama. Give God a phone so she can call home. Excuse me, old man, there in the red coat. Can you tell me why you're crying? Daddy told me, little girl, you must believe Santa brings joy to our lives. And so I'll sit right here and wipe your tears tonight. You got a long way to go. Mrs. Claus needs you home. Don't miss your flight. But can you bless the soldiers on foreign soil or bring them home? Can you feed the hungry and help the homeless find a home of their own? I don't need my presents. Can you give them to children who have none of their own? God a phone so she can call home. Daddy's really missing Mama. Give God a phone so she can call home.
That was Jennifer Mitchell with My Christmas Wish. Up next, we've got a traditional carol by Kimberly Arnold, O Holy Night.
O holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains he shall break, for this slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we. Let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Oh, let us ever praise thee. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ
a fun one by Randi Driscoll that I can definitely identify with, having lived in Southern California for 18 years. This is Christmas in LA.
Oh, the weather may seem delightful, but to me it's all so frightful. As I sit in traffic on the northbound 5 today. Oh, and my thoughts begin to linger to a tune by that old singer, dreaming of a snowy white holiday. Well, it's a drag to say the least, but I long to be back east, where the hustle and bustle fill the city streets. I didn't have the nerve to tell her, but my heart's at Rockefeller, with a cup of hot cocoa and ice skates on my feet. 'Cause it just don't feel like Christmas when it's 82 degrees outside. No, it just don't feel like Christmas when the ocean's on the other side. No, it just don't feel like Christmas where the palm trees sway. I really hate to say it, but I don't like Christmas in LA. I wasn't feeling very merry when that shirtless Santa scared me in Bermuda shorts and all covered in tattoos. I had to turn the air conditioning higher so we could snuggle by the fire, and I trimmed my Christmas tree in my bathing suit. 'Cause it just don't feel like Christmas when it's 82 degrees outside. No, it just don't feel like Christmas when they put fake snow on the Hollywood sign. No, it just don't feel like Christmas watching the palm trees sway. I really hate to say it, but I don't like Christmas in LA. Make it home by Christmas Eve. LAX may be a nightmare, but hold on, I'll be right there. Just have a warm hug waiting for me. I'm in such a hurry, got no care or worries as I make it to gate 33. All the signs say flight delayed. It seems that there is a nor'easter, and it won't be clear till Easter. And even if it is, we won't be thawed out till Valentine's. I'll have to shovel out the driveway, put the chains on for the highway, grab an old hand gloves I haven't worn since '89. 'Cause it just don't feel like Christmas unless it's 28 degrees outside. No, it just don't feel like Christmas unless you've got snow days to make up in July. It just don't feel like Christmas unless you're dreaming of a sunny place. Now that I think about it, you know, I really could live without all the snow. I think I've got a brand new plan. I'll stay out west and work on my tan. I don't mind Christmas in LA. Nice to be warm. Oh, I'm gonna miss the Dunkin' Donuts coffee though. And Jim Caruso's cast party. No.
Also other people.
That's my favorite part. Hey Noah.
Yes?
What do you want for Christmas this year?
How about a really long fade out, like 10 seconds?
Long fade out. I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fill it up with something.
Like what?
Just sing something.
Yeah, da, da, da.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Hey, this is Bree Noble. I am not just the host of the Women of Substance Music podcast, I'm also a singer-songwriter myself, and I want to introduce you to my Christmas album, Gift Beneath the Star. This album has something for everyone, including Christmas classics like Oh Holy Night and Away in a Manger, and originals like the award-winning It's Christmas Time and Wide Awake on Christmas Eve, as well as religious Christmas classics like Mary Did You Know, and little-known Christmas gems like The Coventry Carol and Gabriel's Message. It's the perfect combination of contemporary sound meets classical beauty. Check out the track listing and music samples at brenoblemusic.com.
For ordinary people like you and like I wonder as I wander out under the sky.
Go to brenoblemusic.com to grab your copy of Gift Beneath the Star. That's Bree, B-R-E-E, Noble, N-O-B-L-E, music.com.
Gift beneath the star, so bright.
This is Laurie Miller with 1,000 Lights, Yeah.
On a cold winter's night, a family went searching for a Christmas tree. They walked down a road looking first left and right. When turning a corner they saw 1,000 lights on a Christmas tree, glowing with colors of winter's eve. Bathed in the light of Christmas joy, a path of love shine the way. The children ran to the Christmas tree. There stood a man with a beard of white. Whose tree is this? They heard Santa say it's a magical tree that's really my sleigh. 1,000 lights on a Christmas tree, with magic inside to help us fly, giving out presents to everyone in the nick of time. For Christmas morn, the children smiled. Thank you, Santa. He flew them home while singing this tune. 1,000 lights on a Christmas tree, with magic inside to help us fly. 1,000 lights of Christmas joy is there for you, every girl, every boy. Believe in the magic of Christmas giving, and love will come back to you. 1,000 lights on a Christmas tree, with magic inside to help us fly. Riding a sleigh of 1,000 lights, singing Christmas songs all through the night. 1,000 lights of Christmas cheer, wishing all a good night and a happy new year.
Here's a jazzy version of the first Noel by Jill Detroit.
Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. When they looked up, they saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. was a gift from his Father divine, the same Father who reigns over your life and mine. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Hi, this is Karen Osborn, songwriter and artist from my new album with 9 new Christmas songs being featured this month on the WOS podcasts. You can purchase this album for individual songs on my website at KarenOsbornBand.com or through my CD Baby account. During the month of December, we are also having 5 live Christmas shows featuring my originals and traditional Christmas music in the Denver area. You can find the dates and times of the shows on my website.
The snow is falling all around. The trees we planted nearly touch the ground. But that's the way it goes. Shake off that heavy snow. The snow is falling Christmas Day.
This is Karen Osborn with Christmas Waltz.
I'd like to have the first dance with you. The words can't explain what I'm going through. The band's playing on and we'll dance all night long to the Merry Christmas Waltz with you. Swing your partner, do-sa-do. Cotton Eye Joe is more fun than you know. Cowboy cha-cha, the best you can do. But I'd rather Merry Christmas waltz with you. Remember when the twist was so fun? We danced all night long. We were so young. But give me those 3 steps and here's what I'll do. I'll dance the Merry Christmas waltz with you. Swing your partner, do-sa-do. Cotton Eye Joe is more fun than you'll know. Cowboy cha-cha, the best you can do. But I'd rather Merry Christmas waltz with you. I'd rather Merry Christmas waltz with you. I'd rather Merry Christmas waltz with you.
It's been so great hanging out with you and sharing all this diverse holiday music. I've got one more song to go, but first I want to thank our sponsors for this episode. Ed and Carol Nicodemi, Karen Osborn, me, Bree Noble, and Bandzoogle, websites made for musicians by musicians. Thanks so much for supporting us. Now our listeners, please go to wospodcast.com, type in the top search box #898. That's for episode number 898 that you're listening to right now. That will bring up all the information on this show, including links to our sponsors. So you can go to their websites, purchase their music, support them. Thank them for supporting us. Also, you get links to all the songs that you heard on the show today. We're closing out the show with a song by Katie Kirby called Please Come Home for Christmas, and it's featuring Lee.
Bells will be ringing, the glad, glad news. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. My baby's gone.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by my free Musician's Profit Path Masterclass, the 5-stage blueprint for creating massive growth in your fan base and sustainable income for your music career. If you feel overwhelmed by everything you think you need to do for your music career, or you've watched other musicians and tried to do what they're doing but it hasn't worked for you, well, don't worry. That's why I created the 5 stages of music career growth, so you can figure out where you're at right now, learn exactly what you should be focusing on and what you shouldn't be focusing on so you don't waste time and money. I also give you benchmarks to reach in several key areas like live performing, fan base growth, social media, recording, and more. So join me for my free masterclass, The Musician's Profit Path, over at musiciansprofitpath.com. Free classes are running every day, so go register at musiciansprofitpath.com.
Thanks so much for joining us today for the Women of Substance Radio podcast. Head on over to wosradio.com for show notes, resources, and our video blog. While you're there, click on the Listen Now button to enjoy Women of Substance Radio online 24/7, or download our free radio app from iTunes or Google Play. Just type Women of Substance Radio in your App Store search bar. At Women of Substance Radio, our mission is clear. Whether you're a label artist or an independent, if you've got great music, you're on Women of Substance Radio.